Hey,
What?
beer time.
All right.
All right. So today we have Budweiser Black Lager, Jim Beam. We have the Budweiser Discovery Reserve American Red Lager. And we have Michelob Lager. This is the most fascinating one.
Yeah. As someone who drinks Michelob Ultra, I was very surprised they had created a lager, considering most of the time they make more of a fusion blend beer like
A gay boy.
the prickly pear or the whoa.
Okay, prickly pear is pretty good.
I was like, whoa.
Hey, I didn't.
Hey,
Hey,
you don't gotta raise your voice. I guess we're gonna give the Budweiser Black Lager Jim Beam.
lager.
Listen, you don't gotta raise your voice at me, alright?
Okay.
I had to drink Guinness today.
Yeah.
2 Guinnesses.
Yeah.
Alright, well, for context, we've already tried this. Honestly, it comes in I would say a fat stout bottle, I guess.
It's a stubby boy.
Stubby boy. It's a little chode. It's not a fully erect one. They are twist off, so I mean that's actually kind of good on my end because I've already been drinking as it is. My strength is. Could I open one that requires a bottle cap? Maybe, but I'll cut my hand.
Shut up and drink.
Well, off the bat, you could taste Jim Beam is in this.
Yeah, it is 7.1% alcohol percentage, and I said percentage twice, which means I've been drinking. But
it means we like double the math, double the science, double the.
Well, I'm somewhat of a scientist myself.
See, I could say that because I'm a historian.
Hey, shut up! I'm a.
Tell me when you're gonna cut so I can do the. Stop. Okay.
Yeah, I definitely taste the Jim Beam in here.
Yeah.
It has that
I was a fan of Budweiser in high school. Stopped drinking it because it just wasn't my taste. This, however, makes me go, damn, why don't you just keep this all year round, Budweiser?
Gotta build that hype. It's like the Shiner Cerveza.
But still, I would like if they kept it around all year.
If they had Shiner Cerveza all year, I'd be dead.
I'd be fat again. Overall, smooth taste. You like Budweiser, you're gonna like this even more, just because of the Jim Beam in it. And I know some people go, "Oh, Jim Beam, isn't that a fuckboy whiskey?" And I'm like,
It's whiskey.
it's whiskey, dude.
It's fucking whiskey.
It's all the same.
It's
if
40
you're
proof.
If you're trying to
Wait,
get fucked,
fuck.
you're trying.
40% alcohol.
If you're
not 40.
trying to enjoy yourself for the night,
Hey, you don't have to raise your voice.
if you don't want to, if you don't like anybody drink this.
Epic.
Okay, wait. Serious time. It's time for Budweiser Discovery Reserve. Now, I've had this before as well. I think a long time ago. I don't remember.
Whenever you came over that one time, I'm like, try this one. Yeah, it's not as good as the context. Like a year ago, I had the Copper Lager one, and that was fantastic. We tried to get it for this video, could not find it, sadly.
I found it at a gas station between another location. However, I did not want to go there.
We've been driving all day.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess it's most common because it's a year round, right?
No, it was this one was a recent seasonal.
Okay.
It's gonna go away pretty soon.
Yeah, alright.
It's definitely lighter.
Yeah,
It's
very
sweeter.
light. It's very light. Hoppy. Very hoppy.
Not as smoky.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it says here right on the bottle, it's specialty red lager. Lager is brewed with a Voyager barley grains for a toasted malt taste with a hint of toffee, a light hoppy aroma, and a sharp finish inspired by the arch-rival malt-forward recipe brewed at the time of the Apollo missions.
Okay.
Moon missions.
Okay.
So, as a historian,
who cares?
Who gives a shit? It's beer. I'm not a pussy. I just don't want it. All right.
Also,
shout out to all the guys who are pussies who don't like drinking beer.
This is 5.
I'll drink you.
Flat % alcohol.
Yeah,
so.
It's 5%.
It's
like if I'm gonna drink a light beer, I'm gonna drink a light beer. This is just trying to be a light beer, but it's not a light beer.
It's 2.1% less than the black lager. Also, it will set you back the same price, except it's 2 less beers.
Yeah. Or 2 more beers.
2 more. I was thinking of the other way.
Compared to the Budweiser Jim Beam.
I like that one.
It comes in a 4-pack. This comes in a 6-pack. So if you're more about more quantity over quality, I think this is your beer.
I will say that the American Red Lager is an easier drink.
Yeah.
Because the other one's definitely fucking. You have to be in the mood for it.
If you don't got any of these,
if you don't have nuts,
stay home. No.
Listen here, only true cat folks drink beer. I can't pull it.
And real gay boys drink cerveza.
Oh.
Yeah. We gotta appeal to the audience, otherwise we need to make money off of this.
Look, I'm only into this for the money.
I've always been in it for the money. God damn it. I thought it was on your bed.
So, the next beer is Michelob Lager. It's like you get Michelob Extra, except it's a normal fucking beer. I'm actually really excited about this one.
Now, I've for context, you can call me a pussy in the comments if you want. I've been drinking Michelob Ultra since I was in high school. It's a great drink to get fucked up on because you can drink a whole 12-pack and be like, damn, I can't get fat, but I could also get drunk. Trust me,
yeah, boy.
Trust me, you buy one of these, like Michelob Ultra for a girl, she's like, damn.
Oh yeah.
What size tampon you wear?
Hey babe, I'm in the pads aisle. What size pussy you wear?
There you go. Now I've never tried this.
Me either. I didn't even know it existed.
No freaking idea.
No heckin' idea.
No Bob Saget idea this existed.
Augustine, you're on one of those old TVs. Look.
Oh, you want to hear a knock-knock joke?
No!
Alright. So, for me who's drinking Michelob Ultra before, honestly, this is a little bit a step above, but barely a step above. This honestly tastes like, if you have drinking Michelob Ultra before, hot, like not refrigerated, it tastes like that, but somehow refrigerated if you have it cold. It's there, the flavor's there. I just feel like it's still trying to be a light beer, yet not a light beer. It's honestly, for me, right now, it's in the same position as it's a beer trying to be something else that it shouldn't be, but it is. I mean, the flavor is there. It's definitely there.
Me, I think putting it as Michelob Lager doesn't really fit.
Yeah, because, like, you know...
Sure, it's technically a lager, but... it tastes more like a Pilsner.
Yeah. The downability is weird. It's a little tougher than a regular Michelob Ultra, but not by much. Like, maybe a step or two. Because if you know Michelob, you know you get down those fucking 24-ounce cans like they're goddamn water, and then be like, oh shit, I drank 12 of those. Hey, why are these steps moving?
I really like this. I like this.
This is
just a good regular beer.
For me, I'm gonna give this one. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10 Danny DeVito heads, I'm gonna give this a solid 6. You can't. It's a really just a hit or miss. If you like Michelob Ultra, the flavor's there, but if you're expecting something more different, save your money. Oh, this is actually a fucking treat. For context, this is a this is Four Corners Brewing Company in Dallas, Texas. El Grito. It's a lot. Yeah, it's got a rooster on it. If you know me, I chose this beer. Now, however, can design wise, it caught my eye because if you know Mexican loteria, it kind of looks like a Mexican card, like Escalera. Yeah, you know what I mean. Don't try to act like you don't. Now, however, what is really... Hey, white people!
El gringo! El gringo!
Hey, white people! Don't deport me.
Please, I'm actually white.
I'm actually white. I got the white pass.
Yeah, I gave it to him.
I gave him the brown pass so he could say, we're historians, okay? For historical purposes.
For historical purposes, I'm going to say the N-word.
I'm going to say the N-word. Now, however, which is really a treat, is that this can, normally you would have a modernized tab can. However, this is actually an old style, mid 1995 can.
Epic.
Before they this is right, after the whole, drunk people are cutting their fingers. And people on the beach are getting cut on their hands and shit.
Yeah, this whole fucking thing is gonna come off.
Yeah.
For y'all that don't...
Whoa! Whoa! Well, mine exploded.
Epic.
Mine exploded.
Oops. I'm gonna have to
For context, this is what we mean. An old style actual...
And this is sharp.
It's sharp as hell. Please, if you're drinking this, throw this in the trash. Don't throw it on the ground. If you want to keep it with you because you're like, hey, this is really cool, and you want to cut somebody or you cut yourself, go ahead.
Yeah, but I kind of...
Don't do...
It's really cool the way that it's open right now.
Yeah, considering that this is a... I'm not sure if we can get that on camera. Oh, fuck. It's spilling. Fuck, my bad.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's actually a wide open top.
There we go.
Compared to, other beers who are just a modernized tab. This, if you open this, you better drink it all. There's no going back.
No.
So, I mean, overall, the color is a amber color, which is actually kind of cool because you can actually see the color of the beer you're drinking instead of I sometimes pour a little on the side of the table and okay, that's the beer color I'm drinking. This has got a rich amber color.
It's a lager, by the way.
Yeah. So this is
Where's the percentage? Yeah, it's 4.4% alcohol.
Yeah. So, I mean, overall, yeah, 360 pop top.
I think a lot of the craft beers are doing the 360 pop tops.
I think yeah. I'm not quite sure. I'm not big on craft beers. This was just caught my eye because it's got the rooster on it. If you know me, I like
We're just like, fuck it.
Yeah, well, this is con sabor bien suave y calidad super deluxe. This lager is a celebration of traditions old and new. A smooth pilsner. Malt balances mild hops for a crisp citrus flavor and slight floral aroma.
Why does it
Ahora sí, enchilada grito!
Okay, we're back.
Escucha el canto de tu corazón. For you people who don't know Spanish, taco, 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 taco.
Pinche güeyón, que tal tu culo cerveza!
Joking. It says, hear your song of your heart. I'm a Hispanic if you haven't figured that out yet. So my opinion on this is very heavily. I speak for all the Hispanic community. Even if you don't want me to.
Even
too damn bad.
Silence, libtard.
Silencio, libtard.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just have this. Let me tell you. For a beer, it's a beer. It's clearly a Mexican style beer. Honestly, in my opinion, if you've had Sol or Victoria, it tastes like that. It just tastes like Sol or Victoria. A little bit hint of maybe Corona. However, it just tastes like Sol or Victoria. If you know Sol, you know Sol. It's just the cheap shit you get. Here.
Wasn't that like one of the first beers?
It's one of the first beers that was made in Mexico. Germans came over and were like, "Hey,
don't tell Mexicans.
Don't
tell Mexicans that all Mexican beer is just German.
It's just German because they'll
get pissed.
They'll throw a hissy fit. They will legitimately be like, "¿Qué estás hablando, güey? Estás hablando de estupidez?" And be like, "Shut up, chancla." And they'll be like, "Oh no,
oh, no!"
Yeah, but yeah, for a history lesson, that is. It just tastes like any other beer you would find.
But it has a rooster on it.
Now, however, aesthetically pleasing as this is, 360 pop top, you got the rooster, which is, if you know me, I like it. It's from Dallas, Texas. We're from Texas, so, anything that can make, that supports local Texas is really great. Overall, it's a beer. If you're looking for a beer that's Mexican style, you can't go wrong, I guess. The price point on this was around $7.36 on the receipt. So, I mean,
it's not a cheap beer by any means.
By any means, it's not. Clearly,
but for a craft
beer, it is.
It's a good price.
So, if you think I'm sucking their dick, I'm not. I'm not getting paid by them. I'm just saying, this is a good beer. I have rarely seen a 360 top for a can nowadays. So, if you're into aesthetic shit, this is it. If you're poor as shit, stick to the cheap shit. Don't go for
just buy Sol.
Just buy Sol.
Well,
don't buy Sol.
Don't buy Sol here in America.
Don't buy Sol here. Let's get that straight. To anyone who's actually bought Sol in Mexico, you understand. $4 goes a long way.
Speaking of that,
long way.
There's another beer that I have here that is about that price.
All right, well, let's get it for the review. All right.
Yeah! We're drinking an old beer.
Yeah. Since 1865, I was introduced to this beer by this man here.
Hi!
Now, for context, he has told me there is a specific way to drink this beer, and it has to be cold. No matter what, it has to be cold.
Yeah.
So, this is Hamm's. It's an American classic. It's a premium beer of the land of the sky of blue waters. That's what it's labeled as.
I don't know. It's the parent company is Coors Miller, which
so it's Milwaukee beer. Let's just go ahead and say it. It comes in the gold solid case. Miller High Life Tall Boys is associated with white trash or whatever. However,
like Pearl. That's only for classy men.
For classy men. Hamm's, on the other hand, defies all that logic. It defies me, a man who has drank Mexican-style Pilsner since he was 13. This, on the other hand, is a whole different ballpark because I was expecting something very watered down, something that had no flavor. I took one sip, like so, and was like, oh, what the fuck? Did I just get a party in my mouth? And not any of the weird effects of any other Milwaukee-style beers that are on the cheap end. Because, other cheap-end beers tend to have the simulation of it's water, but it's beer. This, on the other hand, has that beer flavor, the smoothness of a good beer. However, the price range of a shit beer.
Yeah, so the price that we got it at, I first found it, I was in H-E-B. For y'all that aren't in Texas, H-E-B is a supermarket.
It's a supermarket. It's
grocery store.
It's like your Kroger's or your whatever. Think of it as your...
It's like Walmart, except only the food.
Yeah. Think of it as your local grocery store, whatever grocery store you have in your, like I said, Kroger's or whatever. It's the same thing.
But, so, in the beer aisle, they are in a price war with Walmart right now.
Yeah.
And the price for a 6-pack of these, this is a tall boy, for a 6-pack of these, before tax, was $4.99.
Now, again, this has specific requirements for you to drink. This has to be, you got to drink this straight out of the fridge. You can't have it, like, at lukewarm temperatures.
It gets too fucking thick.
It gets too thick. It's so weird. When it's cold, it's so smooth.
It's a fucking light beer.
Now, when I first drank it, I drank almost 3/4 of it off the bat because I was like, God damn, that's a good beer. However, we were talking and I let it sit in my hand and my hand warmed up the beer. When I went to go sip for it, I was amazed that there was a different flavor in that can that I originally drank from. And I was like, wait a minute. This isn't the same beer I was drinking. What the fuck just happened? And Chad informed me, yeah, you gotta drink it when it's cold. The minute you let it get, a little bit, even the slightest warm, yeah, you might as well just put it back in the fridge and hope for the best. But overall, if you have drinking hams or ever had consumed hams, it's a good beer. I like it.
I like it.
For the price and the size,
you can't beat it.
You can't beat it.
Rant time! Oh, rant time!
Don't even get me started.
Don't get me started! Okay,
God.
You started. You started already. Get started.
I fucking hate IPAs. Look. If you like IPAs,
you're an idiot.
Cool for you. Great.
Cool for you. Cool. I retract that statement.
I'm not gonna judge. Everyone's got their own vice. You like IPAs?
Some people like to be hurt.
Some people like to have cock and ball torture. Others like fucking...
Same ballpark.
Some other... it's the same area. Look, I don't care if you like IPAs. I hate IPAs. Indian Pale Ales suck. That's my final word on it. If you like Indian Pale Ales, just,
impale yourself.
Impale yourself. Pee is stored in the balls. Pearl.
You gotta be classy to drink this beer.
Texas' oldest brewery, apparently. It's in Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah, they changed breweries. It was in San Antonio.
But now it's in Fort Worth.
At least it's still Texas.
It's still Texas. If you like Texas beer, then I guess you'll like this. For me, it's just, it's like maybe, for I guess taste level, if you like Coors Light, it's like maybe a step above. But, I don't know.
It's a very downable beer.
Yeah. Like, this is just, I mean, if you like water, it's water.
Okay.
And it's got alcohol in it, so you can take it to the kids' soccer game.
Yeah.
Cover it up as something else. Someone asks, hey, what are you drinking? You drinking a beer there? It'd be like, no, I'm drinking a Pearl. And they'll be like, oh, stay hydrated. I don't know. That's my opinion on it. If you like Pearl, cool. Cool. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to diss it too much. I guess for what it is, you get what you get. It's got a great design. I think whoever designed this is really great. Cool. But if I were you, I'd just stick to hams. This is just,
Hams is fucking great.
This is just, something else. You're just like, hey. Alrighty then.
Okay, that's all the beer we have for today.
For this review, if you like this review, we'll review more beers that are more conventional beers if that's what you're into. However, we'll do specialty beers or craft beers
upon request.
Or if you want, we'll review something else. Anything. Whiskey. Lube.
As long as it's alcohol related.
Or something that's more available to us. It's completely fine. Don't worry about it. If you thought this was shit, fuck you. We're new to this.